guys, welcome back to Cara Jo Plans. It has been a long time since I've done a paycheck budget with you guys, but I do want to do one today for you. This will be for my pay period starting on November 9th. And where I like to start is up here with my income, I always count my starting balance, and then my income sources. And so I'm planning on my starting balance being about $450 for this pay period. That's what's left over in my bank after the last pay period. And then income of $693, $1,500, and $500. So let's get a total on those. $450 plus $693 plus $1,500 plus $500. $3,143. And then I am using the calendar to list my bills. I have them jotted down on a note page over here so I don't have to keep flipping back and forth and making you nauseous. But bills coming out this time are Xfinity for $115.79. My Apple storage is $299. Mokes is my kids' martial arts, and that's $130. My Peloton subscription is $41.34. My Spotify Hulu is $10.59. I have a bill for Target that is $109.25, and State Farm insurance is $114.40. Okay, and the total on those is $524.36. And if I take that away from my total income, I'm left with $26,1864, and I carry that down to my envelope or variable spending section. So $26,1864. And then here is where I calculate my food, fuel, fun money, household expenses, beauty, and allowance. So for food, I'm going to budget $100 for this pay. I have a pretty stocked freezer and pantry right now, so I'm going to challenge myself to only spend $100 the next 2 weeks on food. Fuel, unfortunately, I don't have a choice on that, bumping that one up to $110. Fun money is $100. Household expenses $50. Beauty $50. And allowance $20. Now, the only one that I'm kind of concerned about is fuel. We are taking a weekend trip for my kids. We're doing like a little hotel weekend for their birthdays, which I calculated in their birthday money, but I didn't calculate fuel into it. So fuel I might end up going over because that'll probably be an extra tank of gas. But my variable spending envelopes are $430, leaving me with $2188.64 left in my budget. So we'll head up to my sinking funds and carry that number up, $2188.64. And then I'm going to list out my sinking funds on here for you, do everything all in one place, make it easy. So Christmas 2021 is totally funded. So this is actually Christmas for 2022, and I'm budgeting $120 for that. Vacation fund, I'm going to put $240 in that one this month. And my car fund, this is for repairs, inspections, etc. We're going to do $60. I had to get all new brakes and stuff recently, so that one is totally pretty much empty. So I want to replenish that as a little bit more than usual. Health account, $50. That's for co-pays, prescriptions, any kind of medical expenses. My home fund is kind of for home maintenance, and I try to put $50 in that every month. And pictures for the boys. They just had their school pictures. I'd like to do some family photos this year, so I'm going to put $10 in there this month. And I always fund the birthdays, even though we've pretty much spent everything and everything's good to go for this year. I like to keep that as a running fund, so $50 there. Clothes for me, we're going to do $20. And clothes for the boys, we'll do $20 as well. And again, we just did winter clothes and everything, so they should be good for now. But for my sinking funds, we're going to do a total of $620 this month. And if we take that away from the $21,88.64, we are left with $15,68.64. And then down to extra debt. And so my debt was paid off at one point. And I've been debt-free since, I believe it was June, I finished paying off my van. So my Discover card, I've had to put some stuff on there for some personal stuff that just, it isn't my business to share on here. So I do want to make a payment on that to get that paid off again. And then my Chase card is what I use for Amazon. It's an Amazon Prime card. And it's got $355.35 on it that needs paid. So $12.55, we're going to count those towards debt. $12.55.35 to debt, leaving me with $313.29. And I leave that number as my carryover. So that'll carry me over into the next pay period. So you can almost see everything on here except for the income up at the top there. I'll leave that there. So saving on food is kind of a big deal this time. I'm really challenging myself to use what's in my freezer and my pantry. Just did a big Sam's Club run, so I have a ton of stuff. And it's more a matter of finding the time to meal plan and just use it rather than grabbing something quick and easy. So I'm really challenging myself to try to make some meals that I haven't cooked in a while using stuff from my pantry. And then the biggest thing I do on the first pay of the month is the sinking funds. So those are here. Those are going to get fully funded. And we are taking that trip for my kid's birthday this week or next week. So fuel, this number might be inaccurate. It depends on how many tanks of gas. And we're not going too far away, but it's further than I would drive in a normal week. So I think I might have to adjust that number. We'll see, because I just filled up before this pay period. So we'll see how far that takes me. But I do have some wiggle room here. And then my pay is commission-based the first of the month. This $1,500 is an estimate, and I always estimate low on that. So my commissions probably are going to be higher than that. So I have plenty of room for the fuel expenses there. And then the only other thing that I will do is I will pull out $430 cash for this. And honestly, the majority of it is 20 and 10s, nothing exciting. I might fill out my cash envelope tracker, or I might just get like, I don't know. What is that, 30? I might get some 10s and some 20s. I don't really do a lot of 1s. My ATM doesn't pull 5s, so my cash envelope system really isn't that exciting to watch. But I'm back to tracking my paychecks on the Paycheck bill tracker in the Budget by Paycheck workbook because I need the accountability. And I miss doing these videos with you guys. So I hope that you're glad that I'm back. And thank you guys for watching. And I will catch you guys in the next video. Bye.